we've covered, the Middle East crisis that we have, and actually before I came down to the condo tonight, I watched and it looked like they were actually finally really picking up and starting to get some aid. I think the pressure of the world uh, is pushing there to get
Humanitarian effort,
yes,
for the
yeah.
civilians in Gaza and hospitals and
But
whatnot.
so Palestine basically um, had the Gaza, and then they had the West Bank, correct?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so my question is, why is a landmass that's clearly on the eastern border of Israel called the West Bank? Because it's on it backs to Jordan, correct?
So there it is. The West Bank is
Is
within, so it's the border on the west.
right.
See right there. So yeah, it borders.
There's none
Well,
of
it's
the
to the east of Jordan, but it's on the west of
right, but as I'm saying,
yeah.
it's not the West Bank of you know. So I just don't understand why that's considered the West Bank.
I don't know who named it. Probably a board Genesis.
And then I also wonder this: how many people have ever thought into the the Suez Canal, and the Suez Canal handles between 11 and 15%. Maybe I'm going to say it's 12. So it's 12% of all shipping in that region
Mm-hmm.
goes through the Suez Canal. And if you look at and it goes 6 hours one way, 6 hours the other. There's no back and forth on this thing. How much oil do you think goes across up that Suez Canal into the European
Sure,
unions?
a ton. Sure,
Right. I would say 70% of the oil is shipped up that Suez Canal.
I'd agree with you. West Bank, by the way, got its name. Uh, Translation of the Arabic term Adifa al Garbiya designates the territory situated on the west side of the Jordan River that was occupied in 1948, annexed in 1950.
Okay. I was curious because I was looking at the map last night and I just said, well, how the fuck is that the West?
We
But
talked
it's
today about, we said today, this afternoon. We don't want to be too technical. We don't want to be too, like, people work a full day. They got a lot going
yeah,
on, or maybe they're doing the morning drive with us on Monday mornings.
right,
They don't need to be hammered by intense C-SPAN terminology.
right.
Um, you know, a couple of everymen, hopefully on maybe on an elevated level. Certainly, all of our audience
I'm
doesn't
just
agree with
hoping
that, but
if nothing else now, if you just happen to be watching Jeopardy and they hit you with something about the West Bank, boom.
19, coined in 1948, annexed in 1950.
Yeah.
Heard it
What
on Kliq
is?
This. What is? Yes. As long as they don't have to do the Arabic translation that I murdered a minute ago.
So